Well, who let the dogs out? Can't remember who said that song or wrote that song or sang that song, but anyway, who let the dogs out? And is the trip to Australia coming back to bite, pardon the pun, Amber Heard? So, indulge me. So, hello, welcome, and thank you for joining me at Tarot by Izzy from Central Scotland. I do appreciate you spending your precious time with me. I can't thank you enough. I thank you for liking and sharing and subscribing to my channel. You doing that helps my channel grow and hopefully one day help me fulfill one of my bucket lists, and that's to do Route 66. And as I say, maybe one day meet some of my heroes and do tarot readings for them and upload their readings on YouTube as well. That'd be fantastic. I ask you to please bear in mind that if you are affected by any of the subject matter in the Johnny Depp Amber Heard defamation trial, to please seek help from a qualified professional. I am not qualified to do that. And I'll also ask you to bear in mind that these readings are for entertainment purposes only. What might be evident today in the cards may change due to whatever other influences are out there. We are all responsible for how we react to life's challenges and opportunities. And I always say, leave people in a better place than where you found them. So, for this reading, we're going to take a wee journey into the past and come back to the future. So, in particular, we're going to look at May 2015, when Amber Heard took two dogs into Australia without declaring them. And we all know that Australia, quite rightly so, is very strict about you having to declare food products, animals, that kind of thing. And I think, especially animals, they had to be in quarantine for 10 days, I think. So look that up. So, the article I'm going to be reading from is headed up Amber Heard Perjury Trial Investigation Continues in Australia Amid Depp Trial, and this is Newsweek.com. It's by Ryan Smith, and this is May 11th, 2022. So this was yesterday. This was published. So it is as follows. As Amber Heard's high-profile defamation trial with Johnny Depp continues, the screen star is facing another potential legal battle in Australia. While still married to Depp, Heard navigated a court battle with the Australian authorities for taking the couple's pet dogs into Australia in May 2015 without declaring them. The trial concluded with the Heard avoiding conviction. In a taped apology, Heard said she was truly sorry, that's in quotes, for not declaring terriers Pistol and Boo when she entered Australia, which is known for its strict quarantine laws. Foreign pets must be quarantined for 10 days, there it is here, when first brought into the country. However, a spokesperson for Australia's Department of Agriculture, Water and the Environment, DAW, told Newsweek on Wednesday that investigations are ongoing over allegations that Heard lied under oath. The DAW representative said the department was continuing to look into, in quotes, allegations of perjury by Ms Heard during the court proceedings for the 2015 illegal importation of her, in brackets, and two dogs into Australia. Newsweek contacted a representative of Heard for comment. Heard had been charged with making a false statement on her immigration card. The Magic Mike XL star XXL star checked no, in quotes, on the question of importing anything into the country that ought to have been declared, so she said no on the box that she didn't have. Her two wee poochies. She said it was a misunderstanding, and as she had assumed her husband's assistants had arranged, oops, the cards are starting to fly now, they're starting to fly, arranged the terrier's passage into the country where Depp had been shooting Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. The Perjury investigation was initially revealed in October 2021, with a representative for Daw telling E! News that, in quotes, the department is seeking to obtain witness statements and, once obtained, the Commonwealth Director of Public Prosecutions will consider whether the evidence is sufficient to warrant pursuance of the matter. Ooh. An attorney for Heard criticised the investigation, telling the outlet at the time, "It is truly inconceivable, and we are confident it is not true, that either the Australian government or the FBI will embrace a policy of further pursuing and victimising a person who has already been adjudicated to be the victim of domestic violence." Have I missed something there? That's nothing to do with... Oh, right, okay. Heard had pleaded guilty in court, but Magistrate Bernadette Callahan gave the actor, accompanied to Queensland hearing by Depp, a $1,000 one-month good behaviour bond, with no recorded conviction. She had previously avoided 2 charges of illegal importation, and Depp and Heard apologised in a video. I saw that video. I thought there was something wrong then. Between you and I, there was something wrong then. Watch it, you can see it. It was shown in court at the time, however, Depp later mocked the video while promoting one of his films in the UK in 2016. So that is the article. When it ends, it says, Heard filed for divorce from Depp in 2016, and their union officially dissolved at the start of 2017. Oh, as I said, it looks like there may be trouble ahead. That's another song. Moonlight and Laughter. I'm getting very poetic. Anyway, let's have a look at what the Light Seers Tarot tells us about the possibility that Heard Amber may be facing perjury charges. So, I'll just move this out the way. As I say, it is the Light Seers Tarot. Okay, we'll just move this to the side. Candle. And I've got a pendulum just in case I need to ask any questions, but hopefully we'll get some answers. It's a 7-card hexagram. I'm going to do as normal. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, just make sure you can see that okay. That's in shot. Hopefully you can. So, let's see. First card. What are the current influences in play about how DAW, the Australia's Department of Agriculture, Water and the Environment, how are they feeling about the revelations that Amber Heard allegedly asked staff to lie and say it was their fault that the dogs were not declared when they were in Australia? So, we have the Magician. Oops, you can see that this is the Magician card, and it is in the reverse. Now, in the upright, I'll leave it so you can see it like that just now. In the upright, the Magician is being creative, and we're asking how are they feeling. You see, Magician, you're being creative, you're manifesting, you're resourceful. So I think right now, They are questioning, because we did see it in the reverse, they're questioning Amber Heard's intentions at the time. They don't feel, they think her actions were quite selfish. It was all to do with me. They think this is the underlying situation. She manipulated the situation. They feel that, because again, the magician is a card of manipulation. So they feel that Amber Heard's position, and allegedly asking Johnny Depp's staff to say it was their decision not to declare the two pooches going into Australia, and they feel that maybe they've been put under undue influence because, put it this way, it's the boss's wife or the boss's girlfriend. What do you do under those circumstances? And it's a bit sad they felt that they couldn't go to Johnny Depp, but I understand that's so. I would suggest that the questioning Amber Heard's intentions, that she manipulated the situation, and this is still ongoing. So that's very interesting. So that's what Daw is thinking about just now. Now, we know this went all the way up to the Australian government. This is in, it really kicked off. I remember reading about it at the time and seeing it on the news, thinking, what an idiot. But hey ho. So, how are they feeling about Amber Heard? So, we know what Daw's thinking. He thinks she's manipulated the situation, she created the situation, and for her own selfish needs. What's the Australian government saying? Two of Cups. The Two of Cups, just like you see that in the upright. Okay, that's with partnership working, celebrations. You're seeing the stars there, and everybody's happy. And no, they are not happy. As I say, it's the Three of Cups. It's in the reverse. There's no celebrations here. Because the way they're looking at it, they might have been celebrating that they had Johnny Depp. They might have been celebrating the fact that they're filming, using Australia to film, and that's something to be welcomed and celebrated because it gives local employment, promotes Australia, etc., etc. However, what they felt was because of the actions of the dogs being brought into Australia, that that dented the relationship they had with the actors, because it was Johnny Depp was in there as well. He was getting a bit in the neck. He was seen on the news. So it dented the relationship. It dented it created disputes. It was actually, as I say, it was in the news. It was actually international. It was in the Australian Parliament, and now it's obviously still ongoing. So this is how they feel. That it's the end of the love triangle. Let's put it that way. So that's how they feel about Amber Heard. So, is it true that the Australian government and the FBI, is that the Federal Bureau of Investigations? I think, working in partnership about the revelations that Amber Heard allegedly forced employees to lie on her behalf. So, are they looking into this? The devil. I don't know if you can see that or not. That actually fell out when I was shuffling. So it's in the upright as well. It's Major Arcana. And certainly it would look like they are investigating the situation regarding the darkness concerning what had happened. They could be looking at how this was created. The devil is very toxic energy. And they might actually feel a wee bit strained between both agencies as well, the FBI and DAW. But I think both of them working collaboratively are viewing this as a devilish situation. It's very unhealthy, and the fact that there's allegations of things going on at the time in relation to organic substances. That's all I'm going to say. So it's what other influences were there, and looking at any of the toxicity of using devilish pressure on staff, allegedly, to lie on her behalf. So this is a situation that they're looking at that as well. So how confident is Amber Heard's lawyer or advocate, solicitor, whatever it is you call them, how confident is Amber Heard's advocate or lawyer that no further action will be taken? How confident are they? Six of Swords. Well, they're hoping, I don't know if you can see that okay, the Six of Swords in the upright, you're looking to get out of stormy waters. So, how confident are they? They're hoping that they can move beyond this period of trauma. You can see the stormy waves there, and they're looking to move to, a quieter journey. And they're hoping that they can move beyond the situation, that it won't go any further. This is what they're hoping for, but it's not guaranteed that that is going to be the case. Because normally it's moving on from the shadows of the past, learning from previous mistakes. Whether they're hoping that this can be the case, time can only tell. So, is there a possibility that Amber Heard herself will face questioning from the FBI about the alleged statements that she allegedly pressurised Johnny Depp's assistants to lie on her behalf, allegedly? And as I say, this is for entertainment purposes only. It won't stand up in a court of law. And it is a Three of Pentacles. So, I would suggest that we are looking at the three there. I think there is a suggestion that there will be questioning, there will be questions asked, there may well be interviews according to that. As I said, these are allegedly entertainment purposes only. I feel I have to keep saying that, just in case someone tries to sue me. But saying that, I've not got a lot to sue, I have to say. So, as I say, that's usually the sign of a teamwork, working together. So it could be, and sharing information and communications. So there is a possibility that will be the case between the FBI DOE and Amber Heard's advocate, or Amber Heard herself. So what further revelations is Amber Heard's attorney concerned may come out, allegedly? Let's see. And it is the Six of Cups. And the upright, the Six of Cups. The Cups is usually an emotional set as well. It's about reconnections, about nostalgia. So the Six of Cups, if they are going to revisit what happened in Australia, and ironically, we have dogs in here. So, are they concerned there's going to be more revelations come out, or allegations about exactly what happened with possible undue influences and pressure manifestation brought to bear on staff? So they're concerned, I would suggest, allegedly, in my opinion, that more information will come out in relation to the trip, what happened in Australia, because it is looking at the past and how that's going to impact your future self. So that is interesting. Finally, can the cards give us an indication of what the outcome will be of the joint DOE and FBI investigation. Can it give us an indication? And it's the Four of Cups in the reverse. Well, it's giving us an indication that, well, in the upright, it can mean, you're missing out on opportunities. You're rejecting the one cup that's been held out to you. You're a bit of a brat, a bit of fed up, not listening, ignoring advice. In the shadow, it is what we asked: what is the outcome of the joint DOE and FBI investigation? And it might be that they might not necessarily get what they are hoping to achieve. That they're going to be unsatisfied and frustrated with this slow process. Because I know Australia can be really, really strict. So whether there's going to be toing and froing with the FBI and DOE, and this impacts the case here, but certainly with regard to Amber Heard herself, I would also suggest that this would indicate that Amber Heard is allegedly, in my opinion, in a state of negativity and pessimism. So we don't know exactly what the outcome would be apart from disappointment all round. And negativity, I would say. So whether there's a halt that's going to happen, we'll try asking the pendulum to see if we get anything out of this as well. Right, let's have a wee look. Right, what will we ask? We just ask, will Amber Heard face perjury charges? And to my right it is a yes, to my left it is a no. Will Amber Heard face perjury charges in relation to applying pressure on staff to lie on her behalf? Will she face actual court charges? Will she face actual court charges? To the right it's a yes, to the left it's a no, and all I'm getting is a maybe. Maybe it's still in the balance, it's still being decided. I don't think I can get any clearer than that. As I say, it is just staying straight in the middle. It's not going right, it's not going left, it is maybe. So it's not getting ruled out and it's not getting ruled in. So thank you for that response. Thank you. Okay, folks, I hope you've enjoyed a little journey through time. As I say, I'm always enjoying listening to people. I even have viewers as far afield as Australia and New Zealand. Please like and subscribe and share, and wherever you are, I hope you're having a great day. Thank you. Take care. Bye.